stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. We have details on the spring dance concert. I'm Hosanna.
And I'm Tatum with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Tuesday, March 4th, 2025.
Now is the time to secure your tickets to this week's spring dance concert.
The performance will wrap up the season for dance, and it'll be held on Thursday, March 6th and Friday, March 7th in the theater. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. and the show starts at 6 p.m. Friday is their senior night for the last performances. Tickets are just $5. Scan the QR code, get your tickets now before they sell out.
We have just a few club meetings today. If you're looking for an opportunity to get community service hours and make friends, National Honor Society meets every Tuesday in room 816. Salam Unity also meets today in room 314. Or try your hand at a classic board game competition with Chess Club, meeting in room 226 every week. Reminder, all clubs start at 2:01 p.m. The Best Buddies Friendship Walk is scheduled, and they are hoping you will join our Spring Valley team. The walk is scheduled for April 27th, which is a Sunday. It is at Cornerstone Park at Wingham and Stephanie. Check in for the races at 1 p.m., but the actual walk doesn't start until 2:30. Scan the QR code to register and join our team. It's called the Spring Valley Grizzlies. Our Best Buddies group hopes you will consider joining them. Our school Key Club is hoping to grow their numbers. Key Club is the largest student-run organization in the entire world, with over 200,000 members worldwide. Through Key Club, you'll volunteer at various events, such as food drives, festivals, community events, and more. You'll also have great opportunities to build your communication skills and meet lifelong friends along the way. To see what events we are involved in and to participate in fun games, join them at room 200 join them in room 200 at 2 o'clock every Thursday.
Hey Grizzlies, are you looking to learn about and embrace Filipino culture? Well, FASU is back from a hiatus and we're playing a popular Filipino game called Patatero. As always, meet at Miss Jacobs' room 216 at 2:01 p.m. Also, it's about time for their karaoke meeting, which happens once every semester. Be sure to follow their Instagram at SPVFASU to stay updated. It's time to clean up our campus again. Environmental Club is having their quarterly campus cleanup. It will be this Thursday, March 6th at 2 p.m. Report to Miss Banana's room and help clean up our campus and receive an hour of community service. It's Nevada Reading Week this week, and all this week the theme is Color the World with Books.
As a part of our Books with Miss B series, our librarian, Miss Bechtel, is introducing us to books that color our world with food.
Hey Grizzlies, welcome to Nevada Reading Week 2025. Woo! All right, it is Color Your World with Books. When I talk about adding color to my perspective into my world, I always think about food, travel, music, art, fashion. I'm not fashionable, but I dig it anyway. And this is the way that I add and broaden out my perspectives, okay? And bring color and beauty into my world. Okay, got mangas that deal with food, okay? Food Wars and today's menu for the Emiya family. Also got the Naruto cooking book. You cannot pass this up. Family Style. This is about the Pham family that flees Vietnam, eventually arriving in California. And it's not just about Vietnamese food. It's the first taste of croissants and what that means and what that memory is. This story, More Than Just a Pretty Face, is about a Pakistani Muslim boy who wants to be a chef, but that's not good enough for his family and his oh-so-perfect girlfriend. Never listen to them. This is a brand spanking new book called Bingsu for Two, and it is the story of two rival Korean cafes in Seattle and a love-hate relationship that develops because the cafes are kind of failing. Hungry Hearts. This is a series of interconnected food-based stories, very international, about how food is honestly love, despair, magic, family, culture, belonging, and home. And a random little nonfiction one, Eat for the Planet. How to actually pay attention to what you're eating so that we're not destroying all of our planet's resources. Okay? So much good stuff in the library. Grizzlies, come on in. You don't have to go far at all to bring some color to your world.
And all this week, we will hear about new books in the library, and Books with Miss B takes on Nevada Reading Week. We have some big senior news.
Grad night is in the works. If you're interested in going to Six Flags with your senior class for grad night, there will be an informational meeting tomorrow at 2:01 p.m. in room 200. Make sure to attend and make your senior year memorable. We are currently collecting photos for the senior slideshow, which will be played at graduation and during your senior breakfast. So far, very few photos have been submitted. If you want you and your friends to be included, you must submit photos. They must be school appropriate and all submissions will be reviewed. Scan the QR code to submit them for approval. And if you want to be recognized on Senior Awards Night, you can start turning in acceptances and scholarships now. We want to know about any acceptances into colleges, trade schools, universities, military enlistments, and scholarships. Scan the QR code on the screen to upload your letters one at a time. Finally, you need to make sure you have your cap and gown secured. They must be ordered through Herf Jones. Scan the QR code on the screen to make sure you're ready for graduation day. And seniors, there are plenty of scholarships up for grabs. You can find them in your weekly senior email. There are scholarships from credit unions and from the Nevada Mines Collaborative, but there are also links to national scholarships. Make sure to check your school email every week.
Spring season sports are officially underway.
Jasmine, who's at home today?
As all spring sports have officially begun, varsity softball will have a home game today against Legacy. Boys varsity, JV, and B team volleyball will be also playing today against Silverado. Tomorrow, JV softball will play away against Gorman, and varsity baseball will have a home game against Sierra Vista. On Thursday, JV softball has a home game, and varsity will have an away game against Green Valley. Our track team will also be having a meet at Durango. Then to wrap up this week on Friday, boys varsity, JV, and B team volleyball will have a game at Sunrise Mountain, and varsity baseball will have a game away on Saturday. They will go against Boulder City. All times are on the screen, so go out there and support our athletes. And as spring sports get started, our football players are already back in action. Anyone interested in being part of Spring Valley's football program should be in the Grizzly Den after school on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Weight workouts are underway with our new head coach, Coach Dyer. If you have any questions, email Coach at the email on screen. And speaking of fall season, if you have any interest in girls soccer, they will be holding an interest meeting on Wednesday, March 12th after school in Portable 2. They will be discussing preseason training. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Coach Addington. To stay connected with them, follow them on Instagram at SVHS Grizz Soccer. In local sports news, the Vegas Golden Knights continue to dominate the NHL. On March 3rd, they secure a 2-0 win against the New Jersey Devils. Goaltender Adam Hill made 27 saves, earning his third shutout of the season. Noah Halfman and Mark Stone each scored, helping the Golden Knights hold their spot at the top of the Pacific Division. Vegas continues to be a stronger contender for the playoffs. Now back to you at the desk.
It's almost time for lunch. What's in store for us today, Tatum?
Today, the cafeteria is serving up walking tacos, chicken nuggets, bean and cheese chalupas, and grab-and-go turkey wedges. If you're confused about the lunches, the breakdown is on the screen.
Or you can try out one of our food trucks. Santiago's food truck will be coming every Tuesday and Thursday. You can get tacos for $3 and plates for $11. Food therapy will also be coming every Friday with $10 plate options.
In honor of Women's History Month, NHS will be hosting a clothing drive. Any clothing that is new or gently used is welcome, but there is a specific need for shoes, jackets, t-shirts, and yoga pants. So get a jump on spring cleaning and donate some clothes you no longer wish to have. Donations can be dropped off in room 822 or 816. And Her Club is collecting items to donate to the Shade Tree Shelter. The Shade Tree is a place for women and children to escape an abusive relationship. Her Club is hoping to donate clothes, non-perishable food, and hygiene products. There are boxes in every hallway, so please contribute where you can. Drive goes until March 13th.
We have some rain in the forecast.
Justice, what's the weather looking like today?
That's right, though it is starting to get some rain this week. Today, the high is 67 and the low of 49. Wednesday, a high of 64 and a low of 51. Thursday, a high of 57 and a low of 46. And on Friday, a high of 58 and a low of 48. A winter storm this week heard to hit Spring Mountain on Wednesday afternoon all the way through Friday morning. You and your family can see the snow on the mountains this weekend. Snowfall is supposed to be range from 12 to 18 inches of snow. In this valley, should be expecting the canyon will be affected by this snowstorm, giving it the harsh conditions to driving and traveling in general. Stay safe on these hazardous roads. Now back to you at the desk.
Keep up with which vendor voucher raffles will be available this month. During the month of March, be sure to stop by the Grau Redemption table during lunch to enter raffles to win some great prizes. Check out the dates for each raffle on the screen. In addition to vendor vouchers from Hungry Howie's, Dirty Dough, Santiago's, Farm Basket, Samurai Sam's, and Food Therapy, you can also enter raffles to win gift cards from Buffalo Wild Wings and Taco Bell and one of 3 Stanleys on select dates. Get out there and cash in your rewards.
It's National Social Worker Week, and we wanted to highlight the social workers who help so many at our school. Miss French and Miss Quarantino work tirelessly to provide emotional support and guidance as well as resources to kids in need. Thank you for leading with a compassionate heart and for all the hard work you do every day. If you missed anything important,
or if a QR code went by too quickly, you can find these daily announcements on YouTube. You can search up Spring Valley High School and look for our GNN and Grizzly logo for the correct school.
this was Hosanna,
Tatum,
Jasmine,
And Justice
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a terrific Tuesday, Grizzlies.